We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Stepping into the box, Richie Ashburn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Here now the 2-2. Weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 7 hits in 15 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. As he'll go after a high 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Mays is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Phillies down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Zach Wheeler gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things we'll look for early, Matty, Zach Wheeler, at times control can be an issue. So one of the keys for Zach Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The second baseman, number 6.
Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Wheeler has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up now, Mike Piazza. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Wheeler's ready, and the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. See you later. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Willie Mays. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1. This one's down to third. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Hoskins, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Jimmy Rollins. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Popped up. Davis has a play. 2 down.
Batting 5th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No strike.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, no balls and a strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting center, the third baseman, J.D.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Alonso stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cespedes comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. That's by him for strike 1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
One and one. Here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
2 outs here with a runner at third. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He set the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Shane Victorino. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And he popped him up. Davis in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Matt Vierling.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Matt Vierling. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So striding forward now, Richie Ashburn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Striding in, Ahmed Rosario. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Now here's the pitch. Rosario handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first base line? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vierling arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Number 6.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Way to get dirty. Not in time. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
At the plate, Mike Piazza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Willie Mays. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Wheeler pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Gene Segura.
And the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
So coming to the plate, Mike Schmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch.
0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Into the box, Jimmy Rollins. And this will be fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, The catcher, JT.
So striding in, JT Realmuto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Pete Alonso, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll ground this one foul off to the left side. Wheeler into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Phillies,
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 8, James Victorino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, Matt Vierling. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Stepping in now, Zach Wheeler. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. Nothing in 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
The 0-2 home. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here now's the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
The pitch.
3 balls, no strikes.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Strike taken up in the zone.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Richie Ashburn. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this is popped up near second base. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Schmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in, Jimmy Rollins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 0-1 offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here's the 1-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The set and the 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Phillies leave them loaded. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for Monday, the second baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Still 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0.
Hey! You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batter, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Chopped at the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, Shane Victorino. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Matt Vierling.
Settling in now, Matt Vierling. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Phil Gosselin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Phil Johnson.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Digging in, Richie Ashburn. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Robert Stock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Robert Stock.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
From the stretch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. One and one.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Fly ball to straightaway left. Vierling will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. From the stretch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
Now batting, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Down the third baseline. Here's another 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Mets leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Conforto has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number one.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in once again, Mike Schmidt. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
A great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Next to Philadelphia.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jimmy Rollins. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rosario brings it in. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. Phillies strand one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jose Alvarez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jose Alvarez.
Keith Hernandez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. In there, 0-1. Alvarez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The windup and the 0-1. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Vierling will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. Seth Lugo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
New York Mets, number 67.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Realmuto.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
In now, Shane Victorino, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is in the air out to right field. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, the left fielder, Matt Vierling.
In now, Matt Vierling. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ball 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Matt Vierling has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Didi Gregorius will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
And it's fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Gregorius has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. A swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Richie Ashburn, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1-0, here it is.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Ready with the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready now, Gene Segura. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He's ready now. The pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fastball well outside. Mike Schmidt would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The set and the 3-1 pitch. And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard earns his first win of the season. Zach Wheeler is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Seth Lugo wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.